One of the most powerful closing techniques revealed right here in this video. Today, this is going to be about the cost of inaction. Far too many marketers, speakers, closers are always constantly talking about how much would it cost if that person took action and bought that product, software, services. How much would it set them back? But what they normally don't cover is what is the cost of inaction? How much is it costing them for not making that move, making that investment? And today, I'm going to be showing you how you can utilize this close. Enjoy.
All I did this was improve your health. Spending $5,000 an issue. And in long term, you will save a lot of medical bills, medicines, if you invest in my online keto program.
Okay, pause 1 second, okay? Now, languaging and choice of words is very important. So notice that Miguel said, if you invest in my keto program. One very important thing in all presentations is to assume that they're going to invest. So rather than saying if, it would be when you invest, when you come to my program, when you start training with me. Languaging and these little things and distinctions have a huge difference in conversions. Okay? So what is this thing that we're working on? Is basically assumption that they're going to work with you. Okay? So rather than saying if, always change it to when. Another thing would be coming from the angle of, when it comes from what would happen if you don't say yes, for health and fitness, could come from an angle of this. Which says, look, it is said that it takes 60 days to form a new habit. Do you know what is the number one reason why people never get long-term results in health and fitness and they yo-yo back to their old lifestyle, their old habits? It is because most people love to start new stuff. They sign up for a gym in December and January because they say, this is the year I'm going to be the fittest year in my life. And then you've seen this happen. In February, the gym's all empty again. And the biggest problem in the health and fitness market is that for most people, going to the gym requires willpower. Most people, they see it as a chore. But what if I could help train you when you start working with me so that it becomes routine and it becomes your lifestyle where you actually love the process. Just like how it changed everything for me, where it used to be a chore, but now it's something that I look forward to every single day. Because the thing is, we are all creatures of habit. If you don't change what it is that you're doing, let's face it, you leave this webinar right now and you will continue eating your same foods, hanging out with your same friends, doing the same routine that you've always had in your life. If you are happy with your current results, then by all means, continue doing what you're doing. But if you are looking to change the quality of your life, your health, then join me in this 6-week training program where I'll be holding your hand, step by step, move by move, in changing the quality of your life. Okay, so what are we doing over here? This is literally showing them we are all creatures of habit. And guess what? The fact that they showed up on your webinar and they listened to you literally for the last 90 minutes, because there's something they want to change. Because if not, they will have not stayed for the whole 90 minutes. So now they're thinking, I want to do something different. Right? Because if they were happy with their current result, they would have not stayed all the way to 90 minutes now. And now you're just getting them to see that if you don't say yes, you'll just continue doing what it is you've been doing and continue getting the same results. If you don't say yes, you don't know who you can become. I started saying yes. What would happen if you don't say yes? Okay, let's give Miguel a round of applause.